Well, today my wife and I are going to head down to the Oregon coast. Going to take the dogs and go to a place called Hug Point. And for millennia, Hug Point was choke point for traffic going north and south along the Oregon coast. Native Americans had to wait around till low tide, and the pioneers had to wait around for low tide. The stagecoaches had to wait around for low tide, and even cars, those noisy machines that come by all the time. And eventually, in 1910 and 1920, they blew out a pathway through the basalt and the sandstone and made a roadbed. But you still had to hug the point to get around it, and probably hug your girlfriend as you went around also. But when Highway 101 became a reality, Hug Point wasn't necessary anymore. But it is a really cool place to visit. There's a waterfall and usually some really cool marine life and things to see when you go down to Hug Point. And it'll be a good walk too. So we just reached the car park and a bald eagle just flew over our heads to welcome us. So pretty magical spot already. Well, we're on the sandy beach here at Hug Point Recreation Area, and the first thing you run into is Adair Point. And a beautiful ocean. And up on top there, those are shore pine, Pinus contortus. Now, if this was Eastern Oregon, they would be called lodgepole pine. So there's Hug Point, and we'll get a little closer, and you can kind of see the falls there in the distance, so we'll go see Hug Point Falls while we're at it too. So this is basalt, the most common rock in Oregon. It's volcanic, and what they say is an extrusive volcanic rock. Places to explore. There's the entrance to the road that goes around Hug Point. And look at all those anemones in there. This is just a little bit of magic. So it's time to hit the road here. And back in from 1910 to 1920, they blew a pathway around Hug Point right here. Hope I won't fall. And I can't imagine what courage it must have taken to drive a car along this road. Yep, and that is the Pacific Ocean right out there. So at high tide, this will be underwater. mussels right here. Pretty amazing. Man, and they got pothole issues right here. Well, I guess those are tide pool issues. And there we go. We exit out the other end. Well, now we're heading south back towards the car park. So I got a little sea stack here. Then you look real close. And a little tide pool, there's lots and lots of anemones. Anemones. Oh. There's beautiful Meriwether Point. So I climbed way up here on the bank through a cobble field, and here are some crab ring floats. And in my younger days, I would have taken them home. But after you've collected 30 or 40 of these things, and you've given them to everybody you've ever known who'd ever want one, what do you do with them? So I think I'll just leave these for maybe somebody else. What a great little place to explore if you were a kid, or, well, like me, a kid at heart, I suppose. So we're going to take off from Hug Point. We did almost 2 miles of walking, and a great place to explore, especially with kids. Make sure you come at low tide and bring a jacket and maybe a sweatshirt, especially if the wind's coming out of the north.